Hey friends, it's Robo Monsto, and I'm back for another episode of NHL 17 Hut. I recorded a couple games, felt pretty good about the episode, went into Final Cut, and realized that I didn't hit record. So here we are with game number 3. We're still here in Division 7, but we only need one win to at least stay in Division 7, and I would certainly like to win the division on the way back to 6, which I was summarily thrown out of very quickly in my last run. So we'll see what happens here. We've got a slightly closer camera angle. We're just trying something new. That's a goal. So right now I've picked up Tuukka Rask, who might be the worst goalie I've used in this game. He gives up goals in bunches. He is pure rebounds, and I didn't know this. So far, we haven't had much of an attack, but it's a long game. We can get this back. So the Space Wife and I have been watching one horror movie a day for the month of October. October, of course, coming to an end. Ooh, should have moved in a little bit more before I shot that one. We have watched all manner of movies, but over the last week we've been watching the Halloween series, of course. And we are now on the remakes, the Rob Zombie remakes. I don't know what everybody thought of them. I thought they were quite daring when I went and saw them in the theater. Enjoyed them enough, didn't think that they were the greatest movies ever. But now when I watch them, I realized that I'm not as big a fan of them as I thought I would always be. The more I watch them, the more annoyed I get with them. I think it's a very immature movie by Rob Zombie. I really do. He had an excellent opportunity to tell the Halloween story in his own way, and he just went for shock value. The movie didn't tread any new ground. It went more into what made Michael Myers, but the really terrifying thing about Michael Myers in the original movie was that he was raised in a loving family, at least on the surface, and he just lost it. He just snapped when he was a little kid. And that was it. He came back home and he wanted to protect his house. And he started hunting babysitters. But then the Rob Zombie movie came out, and it was all about how he was from a dysfunctional family and everybody hated each other and they all spoke like 12-year-olds that had just learned the F word. And, everybody just kind of has a Rob Zombie time in the movie. There's one Rob Zombie-looking person after another throughout the movie. And by the end, you just feel like you've just been pummeled. I don't know. I was really, I was looking forward to watching the remakes because, I just watched all the other ones, including the really weird Paul Rudd movie, Part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. And then, of course, I had to watch the worst movie ever made, the Busta Rhymes vehicle. Oh no! The Busta Rhymes vehicle, Halloween Resurrection. Ugh. If you like Halloween Resurrection, you're that one person, to be honest. I don't know anybody that liked it at any point. I can't even imagine that Busta Rhymes liked it. At some point or another, he had to be on the set of Halloween Resurrection saying, this is goofy. I don't think that Michael Myers would just stand there while I performed... Oh, get it! Oh, Bork! While I perform cheesy kung fu. That's a goal. There's a kung fu. Oh, Halloween Resurrection. What is the point? Yes, I know. Halloween 1 is a fantastic slasher movie. It's subtle. It's swift. It's terrifying, It's just everything that you want in a good slasher movie. You know, and then 2 is good. It's not as good. And then 3 isn't even a Halloween Michael Myers movie. They were trying to do something different. And then 4 and 5 and 6 came out, and it started this whole big thing with Michael Myers being some sort of tool of this cult called the Thorn. And just ridiculous. So much badness in 4, 5, and 6, but I love them. You know, AMC shows them over and over again. At least they used to. I haven't been watching much TV up here in space this year. But, you know, cable television used to be all October. It was part 4. It would just play over and over again. So, I mean, I really got to love that movie. And I remember watching it when I was a kid. But yeah, the Resurrection, probably the worst of all movies I've ever seen. And as for Halloween movies, oh yeah. I mean, there's not even a doubt. Ugh. What other movies have I watched this month? Oh, Lights Out. Loved that movie. Fantastic. Right at the end of the summer, it came out in theaters. And I didn't have a chance to talk about that before. Recently saw it this month. And wow. Likeable characters. Scary sequences. I spent a lot of time wondering, you know, how would you even get rid of this villain, you know? But yeah, leave in the comments, like, what are your favorite Halloween movies? The Space Wife and I watched a couple of the Hellraiser movies. We didn't want to get too deep into it. I mean, that is a deep rabbit hole. I think there's about 300 Hellraiser movies. But the first 2 really kind of begins and ends that storyline. You don't have to go much further than that. After the first 2, things get a little bit silly. And let's be honest, things started out silly. So, when you're watching the original Hellraiser, you realize you're not watching the greatest film ever made. You're watching trash. Good trash, but trash nonetheless. Come on. Oh, what? Monahan, he's just snake bitten. He is one of those pickups I was really excited about. I don't think he's scored a point for me so far. So with 10 seconds left here in the second, let's just try to hang on. Let's be smart. Let's do it. Let's do it, fellas. Okay. So yeah, tell me what your favorite, you know, Halloween time movie is to watch. And also tell me what your least favorite Halloween time movie is to watch. Oh, man. Boy, when this guy gets on the forecheck, he is tough. Look at this. Man, oh man. Sometimes you can feel it coming, and I knew it was on its way. So here we are, 6:25 left in the third. We are down a goal. We need to work on it. Come on, get him. Look at this. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. You know, I'm trying to put as much pressure on him as he's putting on me, and he's getting away with it. This is not looking good here, Monstos. I don't know about this game. Come on. We got time. We got time. Okay, there we go. No. I didn't mean to shoot it. Oh, get it, Bacchus. What are you doing? There's Tatar again. Oh, Bork. Not going to let him get away with that. No, sir. Come on, Bork. You're fast enough. You have the... Ugh. Why am I passing there? You knew that wasn't going to get through. Yeah, it's just not my night here. But now, the Space Wife and I, after this game is over, are going to watch the final Halloween remake, Halloween 2. It's time. It is time to watch the last one that we planned on watching. Come on, Nash. Nope. Nothing. Awful game from the servos tonight. But hey, at least we got to talk a little Halloween, get a little spooky up in here. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Remember, if you know anybody that can help me get out of space, have them give me a call, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.